besties, welcome to another video, and as you can tell by the title of it, we are doing another reading vlog. So basically, school has been so consuming. I haven't been able to make a video for this channel since my breaks that I've had for the snow, which was a month ago, actually probably over a month ago. And so I wanted to make another video, but realistic reading, because the last couple times I've made videos, they've been when I've had no school. So obviously I don't regularly read 3 books a week because my schedule just doesn't allow it. So yeah, I wanted to do a video showing how much I actually do read in a week. Granted, it's probably not as realistic as it could be because I have tomorrow off, and also I'm gonna be missing school on Friday because I'm going somewhere. So yeah, it's not as realistic, but I feel like that was the only way I really wanted to make this, was to have a couple days to really get to read, to really make this more interesting, because I've tried actually to make this video before obviously, and it just didn't work. I've had so much school that barely anything was happening. I was barely recording anything, so I barely had any footage. So it was just not a very good combination essentially. And so I just don't want that to happen essentially again. So yeah, but yeah, I wanted to make a realistic reading vlog. I have school, right? Once again, I have school, and I'm in my 2nd semester, and I have all my hardest classes. So that's another reason why I haven't been able to get a lot of reading done. So I have my hardest classes right now, which I only have 4 periods. So my first one's chorus, but then I have biology honors, AP World, which probably takes up the most of my time, and then I have English 1 honors, and yeah, so that's everything basically. But yeah, some AP World does take a lot of my time, so usually that's why I spend most of my days after school doing, because I have quizzes every week and stuff, and my test for AP World coming up is next week. So yeah, but basically for the reading part of this, I'm gonna be recording how many pages I read a day and for the next 7 days, including the weekend. I'll be with my family during the weekend, so we'll see how much reading gets done then too. But yeah, so basically right now the book I'm in the middle of is Gods and Monsters by Shelby Mahiran. I don't know how to pronounce that, but this is the 3rd book of the Blood and not Blood and Honey. This is the 3rd book of Serpent and Dove trilogy. So yeah, I'm on the last book. I think I'm past this point on my Kindle, because I have it on my Kindle to bring to school. But yeah, I'm 30-something% of the way through. But I think my biggest goal is to finish that book. It's around 600 pages, and I just haven't had any time to read. I think I got the most reading I got done. The most reading I got done was on Thursday and Friday. I barely read this past weekend, and I was reading a bit this morning, but that was it. That was only the end of that. So yeah, I mean, I read every morning, but that's really it. If I have a lot at school, I never really read at school. Sometimes I read on the bus, sometimes I don't, depends. And then yeah, and then sometimes I don't have any time at home to read, especially if I have practice. Then I have practice, and then I just have to go and do my homework if I have a lot of it. So it's just been a lot. But hopefully I get more reading done this week. That's probably my goal too, along with this, is to really make sure that any free time I have, instead of spending on my phone, definitely just go and read to really get this thing done, because I really want to get through this book. Last semester, because I had such easy classes, I probably would have had this book done in a week or less, but obviously that's not what's happening here. So yeah, but I also have a school book for biology, for that biology project I have to read. I'm like almost to the page I need to be. I have like 20 pages left or something like that. So I need to finish that, and then once I do that, basically I'll be done with that for the week. So unless I want to keep reading, I probably won't. But yeah, so I'll keep you guys like updated. This might be like a little like in the morning, like to catch you up on everything. Like I'll probably speak here maybe the most, like, because I don't know what other time I'll have to do so. But yeah, so we'll see how this goes. I really want it to be productive, and I also wanted to show you guys how much I realistically read in a week, because I do not, trust me, do not read 3 books in a week. So yeah, that's my goal. And basically I'll update you guys after school, because I'm probably running late. So yeah, I'll see you guys after school. Hello guys, so it is the next day. I look like crap. I haven't really like gotten ready yet. Anyways, so I barely read yesterday. Isn't that a really nice development? I've read like at school, but then like I didn't read when I got home. Like I was basically watching and doing my Legos. Like I finished my electric guitar Lego set last night. But yeah, I wasn't really reading at all, and that's not the purpose. Like I really want this video to be like more motivation for me to read during the week as well, because I can low-key feel a slump coming on, and I'm trying to get out of it before it like gets really bad, because I don't want to be in a slump. And at the same time, it might be the book I'm reading, but like I really want to finish it, because I think I'm enjoying the plot. Like I'm enjoying the plot. I just don't know why I'm not like into it. So yeah, so first I got to where I needed to on my assigned reading for Hot Zone. I got to part 2, as you saw. But yeah, so that's good, because I don't know if I'm gonna keep reading it, because I think, because we have 4 projects on this book, and basically I'm on my second one, or I'm supposed to be starting my second one after I read to the recommended pages. And like the next project has like a lot of pages to read. Like we were reading like this, like a lot of pages, which the last couple times we haven't been reading that much, that many for the project. So I might just like get a head start on it, so that way by the time I have to do my 3rd project, that like, you know, I'm already like past, like I'm already kind of ahead of the game. But I don't know. Anyways, if you're wondering about this, it's a nonfiction book about the Ebola virus essentially. And then we're on Gods and Monsters. I think I'm gonna read it physically, because maybe it's like reading it on my Kindle that's like not giving me motivation. Like sometimes I get in those weird funks where like I read really fast when I'm on my Kindle for certain books or a certain amount of time, and then like sometimes like I start reading really slow on it, and sometimes like a change of atmosphere when I'm reading something, so like a change of physicality of the book can definitely help, I think, sometimes. So yeah, we're currently on page 231, and I think the goal is to get past halfway today. I do have practice and some homework to do, but besides that, like that's basically it. So I'll have like the rest of the day to watch, to read. And yeah, so my biggest goal for sure is to get past that halfway point. And yeah, so I really do want to reach that. And yeah, so I did actually find out a spoiler, which is really nice, and it's actually literally, I don't know if you've watched my 24-hour readathon. Wait, was it my 24-hour readathon? No, my other readathon, my cozy reading vlog. The same thing that happened in Crowd Tide is literally gonna happen in here, and it's gonna happen the same, like almost the same way, which I'm really pissed off about, because like I don't want to have to deal with it. Like for some people they like it because it creates this new kind of like angst and this new kind of tension, but for me I don't like it, because having to go through their love story and then see them constantly improve just for that thing to happen to one of the characters, like one of the love interests, like really pisses me off because, like, I want to see them grow more. Like, I don't want to not see them grow because they are growing, but they're not. Like, I can't talk too much about it without spoiling what happened, but like, yeah. So anyways, I'm probably gonna, I don't know if I'm gonna make myself look more presentable till later, but I'm gonna read this probably until I make myself lunch and stuff. So yeah, let's hop back into this. Hey, good morning. It is now Wednesday. Just want to give a quick update before I went to school. So basically, I read more pages, than the previous day. I got past halfway, a little bit past halfway last night, but I got more past halfway this morning when I was reading. But yeah, so yeah, the trope I was talking about happened, and I'm not exactly, happy about it. That's okay. I mean, I can get through it, obviously, but I just, I don't really want to get through that. I really do hate this trope, so much. But at the same time, I know, it's gonna get fixed. It's a third book, obviously. If it didn't get fixed, I would tweak. So yeah, I know it's gonna get fixed, but it's just not my favorite at all. So yeah, that's my current development. I am enjoying it though. I'm liking the characters. I'm liking the relationships between the characters. I certainly love seeing the kind of brother-father relationships throughout the series that grow between characters. That's probably my favorite thing to really see. Those relationships get really close. I really love to see that. In these books, the found family is literally, I eat it up every single time. I love seeing that and just, and being able to really see those relationships grow. So nothing else has really happened. That's basically, we learned about a new character, and we're learning about how all of these people, all of these kind of myths that were talked about when you were younger are actually real. We learned something about the FMC's best friend. We learned something about the FMC's best friend's mother, which was really cool. It makes sense how they set that up throughout the books. And so I really enjoyed that part. That part was actually really good. And I wonder how that's going to come to play. So yeah, I'm on page 350 something. And yeah, so we're over halfway. We have around 250 pages left, obviously. Yeah, so I'm gonna get reading done today. I have a lesson after school, but during school I'll try, and after school after my homework. And then also tomorrow I'm leaving to my grandparents' house right after school, so I'll be able to read on the ride. And Friday, Saturday, and Sunday basically mostly off, besides the schoolwork I have to do. So we'll see how much reading we get done then with my family. So yeah, I'll keep you guys posted. Hello guys, welcome again to the same spot. This is the last time this week that we'll be meeting here, but let me just give you a little update because I thought you'd like to update you guys. So I read actually a good amount of pages yesterday, more than normal. I'm not saying that is preferred, but definitely more than normal. And I've been reading more and trying to get off my screens more, which is good, which is what I wanted. So we are now, including what I read this morning, we are now 77% of the way through, 78% of the way through, which I'm really happy about. And I'm actually enjoying it a lot more, than I was before. and I don't know if it was the book or if it was like a me thing, but I'm definitely enjoying it now. The plot point that happened in Crown Tide as well that I was talking about, I'm actually enjoying in this book. I like the banter that it brings, and I like I also like the humor it brings, because there was some there's humor that was in like the past 2 books that couldn't really happen in this one, but now because of what happened, now that kind of humor can kind of be brought back, and I think it's very funny, and I think I really like seeing that dynamic, so I really like that. I also really like how I've been seeing Bo and the FMC Lou get a lot closer. Bo is Lou's husband's brother, so her brother-in-law, technically, her half brother-in-law, and so yeah, I've really been enjoying that dynamic as well. But yeah, I'm 77% of the way through. We're gonna be seeing a little scene change because today, right after school, I'm going to my grandma's house in South Carolina, so I actually have a bit of time to read getting there, and then yeah, so we'll see how much reading I get done there, just because I usually don't get a lot of reading done until like I'm sleeping, like about to go to bed, and I lay in bed and I read, so usually that's what happens. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm really happy with my progress, with how much I've read, and I'm actually gonna also bring another book because I'm staying there till like Sunday, so I want to bring another, or I think I'm staying there till Sunday or Saturday or something. So just in case if I finish this book, I want to bring my other book. I think I know what book I'm gonna bring, but I'm still debating. So I'll definitely let you guys know if we ever get there, but I'm not sure if we're gonna get there. The goal, though, probably the biggest goal, though, is definitely to finish Gods and Monsters. But also, I do have stuff coming up. I have my AP World Test, which is my primary focus for studying. So I will say I just really have to focus on that, because like I want to pass, because the tests are really hard. So we'll see. But yeah, I will definitely update you guys later and see where we're at. But I plan to read more, like on the bus and at school, whenever I have the opportunities to. So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, so I'll see you guys and update you guys later. There is Friday today, and basically I finished Gods and Monsters literally just a couple minutes ago. But yeah, I finished it, and this book was definitely my favorite of the trilogy. If I were to read it, it'd be the second book, the first book, and the third book at the top. I really enjoyed this. Everything about this book I enjoyed. I enjoyed the plot, I enjoyed the romance, I enjoyed the final kind of battle scene kind of thing, at the end of the book, and I enjoyed the epilogue so much, and I think it was so special and so important for it to be in Ansel's point of view, and I think they wrapped it up literally perfectly. I don't know how to explain it, but it feels perfectly wrapped up. Yeah, there are some questions and stuff, but literally the epilogue, the way it filled in those blanks you still had after that last chapter was literally so smart. And I just, yeah, that plot point I was talking about earlier, where I was in Crown Tide, I didn't really like it. In this book, I think it was done really well, and I really enjoyed seeing that kind of relationship and how it grew and how we see Reed, the MMC, how we see him grow again and how we see him, fall in love all over again. And I think that was really, really special for me. Like, I think that was so important and so special. And I really liked seeing that. And I really I think it's really good. I'm rating this a 4.25. I think a 4.25 is where I stand. If I change it, it'll be somewhere around here. But yeah, so I think that's where I stand. I think it was done really well, and I'm really happy about it. I'm really happy with this. I really like the ending. And then there's also Scarlet Veil, which is the duology following this. I'm really excited. I want to get it because I think it'll be really good because it's one of the side characters. She's the first, I think, if I'm correct, she's the first female soldier, and we see that go through, and it's with vampires. So I'm really excited to see that, actually. But yeah, this was done really well. I really enjoyed this. Found Family was so good. I loved all the relationships and to see them grow. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. Okay, and then as for my next book, this has been on my TBR for a really long time as well. And I wanted a more plot-heavy book to read. We'll see if I feel like I want to read this. If not, I might change and see on Libby and just read something on my Kindle. But I picked Furyborn as my next read for this video. We'll see how much we get done because I have schoolwork today. I'm gonna probably go see Scream 7 today with my cousins. But yeah, so Furyborn is mostly fantasy, and it's between two characters, and it's one's in the past and one's in now, and then their lives intertwine or they affect each other, something like that. I'll read the blurb. Two young women, centuries apart, hold the power to either save their world or doom it. When assassins ambush her best friend, Riel Darden risks everything to save him, exposing herself as one of a pair of prophesized queens, a queen of light and a queen of blood. To prove she is the Sun Queen, Riel must endure 7 elemental magic trials. If she fails, she will be executed unless the trials kill her first. 1,000 years later, the legend of Queen Riel is a fairy tale to Eliana Farrakora, a bounty hunter for the Undying Empire. Eliana believes herself untouchable until her mother vanishes. To find her, Eliana joins a rebel captain and discovers that the evil at the Empire's heart is more terrible than she ever imagined. As Riel and Eliana fight in a cosmic war that spans millennia, their stories intersect, and the shocking connections between them ultimately determine the fate of the world and of each other. So yeah, this is a trilogy. Yeah, the Imperium trilogy. I'm really excited, actually. I think it's gonna be really good, and I think I'm craving something like this right now. Just trials and fantasy and plot. I feel like going into this trilogy, my expectations was more romance than it was plot. But then I think one of my favorite parts of this was definitely the plot part of the book. And I just really want something to be more of a fantasy romance than romance fantasy, if that makes sense. This is a difference. So yeah, there is some romance in this, I think, but very little. So I'm very excited to start this. And yeah, I'll update you guys based on that. I think I can get it on Libby too if I want to switch to my Kindle at any time, at night and stuff. So I'll definitely check that out. So yeah. Okay, why is their hair sticking straight up? Okay, let's ignore that. Anyways, what is up, you guys? It is Saturday. I have not actually read any of Furyborn. That's okay. But what I did do, however, is go book shopping. We got a total of 7 books today. Very happy about it. So I wanted to give you a little book haul, a little mini book haul of the books I got today. So first, we got Dragon Curse by Elsie Kova. This is a dragon romantasy. It is a beautiful edition. Look at those sprayed edges. let's look at the dust cover. Oh, nothing special on the dust cover, but on the dust jacket, or what is it, the cover, the regular cover. But the sprayed edges are still gorgeous. I mean, the dust jacket is also gorgeous. It is, yeah, it's a romantasy with dragons. Like, that sold me. Like, I'm really excited to read this. I think it's right up my alley, and I think I'm really gonna enjoy it in the future. So I'm really happy about that one. Next, I got Nightweaver by R.M. Gray. This is also a romantasy. These are all YA, by the way, but this is a romantasy. It's with pirates, some type of cursed beings. That's all I know. I know there's some romance in it. Seems interesting. I've had my eye on this book. I've also had my eye on Dragon Curse, but I've had my eye on this book as well. I've heard about it, so I'm excited to see what this is about. And then following that, I got the sequel. I don't know if this is going to be the second and last book or what the deal is with that. I don't know. I think there's going to be a third book, if I'm correct, if I remember what I saw when I researched it. But it is literally a gorgeous edition. Like, look, it says the words, "I will not be silenced," like with the sprayed edges. The sprayed edges are so gorgeous. And then you take, like, look at the heart. Oh my gosh, like, that is literally gorgeous. We're gonna have to put away like this part because I think that the original, this is literally so gorgeous. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so I got the next series. This is hardcover and the other one is a paperback. I'm not really too upset with the difference because you can't really tell the difference. Is that it's not that crazy, so I'm not that upset with it. And this edition, how beautiful it is, it's so worth it. So yes. And then the next 4 books is actually a series. So I got the Fallen Academy series by Leah Stone. I've actually been seeing a lot of her books around. There's another series I want to get from her. But yeah, this seems really interesting. It's about fallen angels, I think, and I actually am really excited about this. Like, I don't know, they're short, but like they look really interesting and really good, and I think I would really enjoy reading these. So yeah, all I know is a romantasy, YA romantasy about fallen angels. And I also got Hush Hush because I read Emmy. I watched Emmy's videos and she said that those were really good, 2010 YA kind of feeling. And so then I was like, okay, but like I've never really read any other fallen angel kind of books, and now I have. So yeah, there's these, and then there's 2 other series from her I do want to get, but we'll see what the deal is with this, and we'll see if I like it. And if so, then I'll obviously definitely keep binging her series. But this just seems like such a good series to binge, and I think I'm definitely a series binger, so I think I'll really, yeah, enjoy these. So those are all the books I got today. I'm really grateful and I'm so happy about them. I'm really happy, really excited to add these onto my shelves. But yeah, that's all the updates I have. I haven't really started reading Furyborn. Haven't really been able to get into it. Honestly, don't know if I'm gonna read anything today, which is kind of sad, but also not, because I know that most of my day was spent with my family, so I'm not really upset about it. But yeah, I'll give you guys more updates. And honestly, if I don't read anything else today or tomorrow, I don't know. But tomorrow I am going back home. Like, I'm driving, like I'm going on a ride back home, so I'll probably read on the ride back home. But yeah, so that's it. I'll definitely update you guys later. Hello guys. So it may or may not, in fact, be a week later, or almost a week later. It is now Friday. I last talked to you guys on, I think I last talked to you guys on Saturday. I don't even think I talked to you guys on Sunday. But basically, we went through like all the days, so that's good. I just wanted to give like a little like of like the statistics and stuff. And this, like, basically how many pages I read a day, what I read that day, each day, and then the total pages I read throughout the whole week. Because like the whole point was like to just see like how much I could read like through a normal week. That I have school, I have a bunch of stuff, so yeah, okay. So on Monday, of Gods and Monsters, I read 34 pages, and then of my Hot Zone book from my biology project, I read 12. So I read a total of 46 pages that day. Tuesday, I read 84 pages of Gods and Monsters, 7 pages of Hot Zone with a total of 91. I stopped reading Hot Zone after that. On Wednesday, I read 93 pages of Gods and Monsters, which is the total for that day. Thursday, I read 151 pages of Gods and Monsters, once again, for the whole day. Then on Friday, I finished Gods and Monsters by reading 53 pages. Saturday, I read 0 pages. And on Sunday, I read 23 pages of Furyborn. So with that, through the whole week, I read a total of 457 pages. Not mad at that, honestly. I think my biggest goal I said in the video, like in the beginning of the video, was to finish Gods and Monsters, which I did do. So yeah, I knocked this series like off my TBR, and I really enjoyed it. I think I said this already, that I enjoyed this book the most out of like the whole series. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. I think everything in it was just really good, and it was a really good way to finalize the series. I think the epilogue really sold me. Like, the epilogue was really good. Like, it was really good. And I'm still thinking about it, and like every single time I look at this book, whenever I buy it, I think about the epilogue and how it really ended and how it felt. It felt good for it to end the way it did. So it was a very satisfying ending for me, which is why I rated this a 4.25, I think. It's like one of the highest rated books I've had all year so far, I think. Actually, let me check low-key, because I'm not sure if that's true. Yeah, it's one of the highest rated books. The highest I've rated a book this year is 4.25. We haven't gotten 5-star yet, by the way. I just wanted to say that. But yeah, so it was really good. I'm really enjoying it. And then Furyborn, we got 22 pages in on Saturday. 23 pages in, on Saturday. And I'm on page 45, and it's been a week. Guys, what have we been doing? It's just been so obnoxiously crowded. Like, last week was nothing compared to what this week was, because this week was, oh my gosh, like, I had no free time. Any free time I did have, I was studying, I was sleeping, I was doing anything but reading, because I literally couldn't. So we basically haven't gotten very far. I'm gonna speak about it right now, especially because I'm not very far into it, but I'm enjoying it. Like the like first kind of chapter, it's not really a chapter, was really good. I really enjoyed it. It was like it was in a different person's POV from like the 2 female main characters. But I really enjoyed it. Like, it really set up the story. I now know that I think Fallen Angels have something to do with the story, which I did not expect. I don't know what I was expecting, but now Fallen Angels. But now I'm like, it really set me up to really be excited for what the story is gonna like lead to. And we already got like the first 2 POVs of the first 2 characters, like the 2 female main characters, which was really cool. I really liked both of them, at least like, it's really hard to explain, but like the first chapter is called The End of the Beginning, that I was saying that like sets up the story. It's from like a future point of view from one of the characters, and because it's from a different character's point of view, I don't know if that makes sense. It's from a little boy's point of view instead of like the FMC's point of view, and it's like in the future, like 2 years after her POV in this trilogy or this book. And I just don't know how I feel, because there are certain things that was mentioned and thoughts that were of this boy definitely caused me to doubt one of the FMCs, because I wonder like how her role, what she did to earn such like comments from the boy and stuff.
And so I'm just really curious. I think I'm gonna really eat this series up. Like I can feel it, and I have really high hopes for it. Just on the way, like even like the first 45 pages, like I think I'm gonna really enjoy like the plot of this book, and so I'm really excited. But yeah, so that was everything. I really hope you guys like enjoyed this, like to be a little more realistic instead of, you know, saying I read 3 books a week, because that is not a regular occurrence at all. In fact, you can see how much slower I've been reading lately, just because school has really been kicking my butt. So yeah, that's it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys haven't watched my 2 other videos, please go and do that. I'm really trying to grow this channel, and yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you guys are going to go watch my other ones, I hope you enjoy this too. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!